Hello and welcome back to the channel. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana's price movement appears to have done 5 waves. We were looking for price to do 5 waves impulsively down towards making a wave C, because the assumption is that this would be a C leg within an ABC to form a wave 2. We do have wave A completed, 5 wave down. We have wave B, corrective 3 waves up, which topped here on the 7th of October with a touch at 70.2% Fibonacci and then a rejection. And now we can count 5 waves to the downside, but I'm very reluctant to call it the end of the C leg. Yeah, you would essentially have something like that. It's probable, yeah. To get confirmation, we want 2 things. One, we want to start seeing a 1-2 pattern going up as an impulse, but most importantly, we want price to break below, above this 152.42, which is the top of wave B, and also some volume. So that's 3 things we want to see happening. First, on the price action itself, 1, 2, 3. That could be an indication that indeed wave C bottomed here and therefore wave 2, and now we are walking impulsively towards 195. That's a target for this wave 2 that I have on the chart. The reason I'm saying I'm reluctant to call it the end of the C, I will leave it down there for now, is because, so you do have 5 waves, okay, but there is a probability that these 5 waves are actually so if these 5 waves are sub-minuet, then these are waves of a higher degree 1, and you would have actually something like that. A second, somewhere here in ABC, probably there, and then 5 down for a third, 3 up for a fourth, and then 5 down for the final C. Reason I'm reluctant to say that this is the end of the ABC correction is, first of all, so 2 signs. The target. While we know that Elliott wave theory has guidelines as far as targets are concerned, minimum expected target for this wave C was, or still is, 125.50. Now, I said Elliott wave theory has guidelines for targets. So these are guidelines, okay? These are not rules set in stones, and it doesn't mean that the price has to get there. Otherwise, the game would be too easy. But this wave C is way too short, for one. And usually when you have a wave C, the last, you want to see a third wave that is, I want to say aggressive, but that travels a lot of distance. I think that probably the most accurate way of saying it. You want a long third wave. And you want a 5th wave also that brings in volume. Because, a 3rd wave that brings in volume and a divergence between the end of the 3rd and the end of the 5th. Yeah. So far, we just have a divergence, and I mean, look at it. Price did not even reach oversold. If you look at the wave A that we did earlier, a few days ago, a few weeks, 1 week, price went oversold and printed a divergence. It was erased afterwards, but at least we reached oversold and we had a lot more volume at the end of the 3rd wave, yeah, and not so much at the end of the 5th wave. So now volume is almost, I want to say, inexistent for an end of a 5th wave, okay, of a C leg. I want to see more volume. I would like to have price deep into oversold. Those would be 2 criteria. And I would want to see a divergence between a 3rd wave and a 5th wave. So I'm opening the possibility that this is actually wave 1 and we still have a lot more work to do to complete this ABC correction. The target remains the same, 125.50. There is a possibility that we would extend the C leg to 119 86, but I wouldn't want to see this price go as low as that because it would invalidate this bullish scenario for Solana that we are since early August. So ideally, you want to keep a wave 1 in bracket, a wave 2 in bracket, and then a sub wave 1. And now we make a 2, a second wave that does not go beneath $120 because this is the bottom of wave 2 in bracket, okay? If price do break below 120 to actually finish this C leg, well, bad luck, the impulse is invalidated and you do have something else at play, yeah? So far, it's not the case, but keep this level in mind. Keep also the idea that wave C, the C leg is probably not down. Yeah, there is more downside to come. Invalidation of my theory is a 5-wave move up, a break below 152 and some volume. But even there, look, the RSI is almost close to overbought, which it reached when it went for the top of wave B a bit before that. Now we are almost oversold and we have not yet done a wave 2 correction and a third and a fifth. So it looks like all those RSI tops that you have here, close to the 50 neutral level, they were completely eaten by this recovery in price. There is a gigantic divergence that is happening here. To cancel this divergence, we would want to see price impulsively break upwards. Something has to happen quick and fast with a ton of volume. Because otherwise this divergence is going to play out and then it will solidify or give more credit to the idea that there is more downside to come. Yeah. So if I look on the futures charts, if there is any indication that my observation is biased, but it doesn't seem like it. This top here is the top of wave B at 152 and some change. Price went down to make 5 waves of apparently a wave 1. And the open interest, if you look at it from this point down to this point on the way down, we were rather flat. We started to dip here on the open interest. Yeah, you see it goes down. At the same time, if you look at the candlestick, the price was stagnating flat. So that was an indication that there was a big indecision among the players. But then price resumed the downtrend and the open interest went up and up and up. So I give it to you. It's not significantly crazily up, but it goes up. Yeah, that's the point. It goes up, up, up. So as price goes down, interest goes up. That means the shorts are opening position. More short position are opening as price goes down. Now that we reach a bottom, you see an inflection point, price goes up, and you see open interest goes down. If this was truly the end of the C leg, you would want a ton of buying activity, and therefore you would want the open interest to go in the same direction as the price to show that long positions are opening. Yeah. Instead, what you have is short positions are closing. So it's good. It confirmed the fact that price is going up. If you are in short, you don't want price to go against you or eat on your profit. You close your position. But if this was really the end of the C leg, wouldn't you prefer to see a ton of interest coming from the buyers, meaning the open interest to go high? Yeah, to go something like that instead, together with the price. That's probably what I would want to see. So, you know, the same way we had it to the downside, price going down, interest going up. That means shorts were opening. Now we have price going up and open interest going down. So yeah, shorts are closing, but there is no indication that the bullish trend is resuming. Yeah. So coming back to the spot sides, like I was saying, most likely we did a 1 within a 5-wave structure to make a C. And now we look for an A, B, C to make a second leg, second wave, okay? Where could this second wave retrace up to or find support anywhere in there. Perhaps the 70.2% could be a good level. You break this high, you break this high. Yeah, that could be a good level. So you would have an A, B, C, and then 3 down for a third wave, 3 up correction for a fourth, and another 5 down. From this bottom here, wave 1, 3 up for wave 2, and then 5 down for wave 3. This is where I made it wrong. 5 wave down impulsive for a third in bracket, and then 3 up for a fourth in bracket as a correction, and then 5 down for a 5 in brackets of C. Okay, expected target 125.50. That's it for the video. I hope you liked it. Leave me in the comment and tell me actually what you enjoyed about this video, what added value it brought to you, and if you have any suggestion for future videos. Otherwise, I will wish you a nice weekend. You take care of yourself, get some good time, get out, touch some grass, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.